1-0 with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Punched away. He's Harrier hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's in one-on-one, and he's got the shoots! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Shevchenko has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
He is through here. And that has left him in a heap. Played out towards the right wing. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Neymar. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Quality ball. Greenwood looking to pass their way up the pitch. Stood up well to him there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Shevchenko. Neymar scooting forward. He's shifting through the gears here.
That's good play from him.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Martinez receives it in a good position here. Still goalless at the moment.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now he's got space here. Looking tidy in possession here. Martinez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Shevchenko. Neymar. Lovely feet. It's run loose here. Now it's Neves. Now it's Martinez. Shevchenko gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. That ball looks a good one. Messi. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ødegaard cuts out the pass. Bruno Guimaraes. Ødegaard. This is a promising build-up. No way through.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Some really good ball movement. Shapes to shoot! Goal, the Netherlands! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's Neymar. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Nicely weighted ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chiellini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Hakimi promptly onto that, and that is that. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Shevchenko. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Shevchenko clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Big chance! And he's straight offside. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, nicely intercepted. There's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through. Messi. Oh, sweet feet. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Oh, it's a vicious effort.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Bruno Guimaraes. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Calhanoglu. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Cruzeiro currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Arroba.
Gets us going once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
In comes the corner. Corner number 2 then. Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Now it's Neymar. Doué. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Martinez. Odegaard. And Hakimi. Schneider. Calhanoglu. And he cuts out the supply. Greenwood.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
He's going to slip through. And the shot! Outstanding by Martinez! A finish of true class! Cruzeiro are back on level terms.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
Chance! Goal! Cruzeiro! complete. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Camisa 9.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Kukçu does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. What a throw in. Has a look and place it forward. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Shot goal! And he hits the net! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. That was easy, almost too easy.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Pinches it off him. Ball's gone out of play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Doué. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Neymar.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. Applies the finish! Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. That has not gone well. And Martinez! Yes! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just wet the...
He's had a shot! Ah, he's given it, and another try! It's run loose, who's going to get there?
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
He's had a shot! It's loose now, and it's come back out to him. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa
Cruzeiro
10.
can make their change now with a break in play.
Camisa 20.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here. And he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Neymar. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Greenwood. Zabani gets a foot in here. There's a quick free kick. Schneider! Goal! It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? It's Dembele. Schneider. And that's been won straight back.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 9. Camisa
Clearly
15.
now in lead
Deixando
preservation
o
mode.
campo para a
Bout of
entrada
passing
dele.
here, really.
Camisa
It's
18. Camisa 19.
That was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with
De
that.
acréscimo.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And it's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Dani Olmo. And here's Neymar. He's got away. And there's the shot! And that is a save of real quality. Not easy by any means. And this is Count. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Cruzeiro present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So we're ready to go. And that's one back. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Gets things running.
Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about a perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
It's a sharp pass. Can he get it through? Oh no, this does not look good. And De Bruyne! Kevin De Bruyne! The man is an artist! A finish right from the top draw. It had to come. It just had to come. He had to have his say.
Aos 6 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo
So a breakthrough already.
camisa 19.
Zanetti. Ibrahimovic. De Bruyne. Koundé gets across and deals with it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's well spotted. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. McTominay. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That is good alertness. Kukçu. Oh, good spread. Can he get onto this? He is through here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for... Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cruzeiro with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And the keeper beats it away. He's not got that quite right. And now they can spring out of defence. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pinches it off him. Now it's Hazard. Kukçu. Cruzeiro currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Now he's off and running. Darmian kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. McTominay gets over and intercepts. And it's Ibrahimovic. De Bruyne. Martinez. Spread to the right. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's had it taken off him. De Bruyne. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Zanetti. Dembele. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Messi. Oh, that is a nice touch. Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
And the keeper's got it again.
Cruzeiro have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now it's De Bruyne. Over to the right flank. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Cruzeiro really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Dembele. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Van Dijk. Quality ball. Half-time getting close now. Rijkaard. This looks promising. Passes coming off in quick succession here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
The most accurate pass. And here's Ibrahimovic. De Bruyne. Now it's Martinez. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And we've reached half-time. There's no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Cruzeiro coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Cruzeiro can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here is the first touch of the second half. Cruzeiro leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Martinez. And it's Dembele. Muscular approach does pay off here. Great vision. Oh, this looks sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that pass just didn't quite work. He is slightly undercooked, that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Hazard. And here's Ibrahimovic. Gerrard stood up well to him there. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Hazard.
Oh, really well played.
Cruzeiro can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Martinez. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Maldini is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Hazard. Now, can they get him away? And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! The glamour and the glory! About as smooth as it gets. Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 10.
So we have movement on both benches. Borussia Dortmund restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Camisa 22.
From
Substituição.
Neves. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great defending, strong and determined. It's a threatening ball.
Cruzeiro
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Pirlo gets across to intercept that. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's been shifted off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He has found the way through. And he has been fouled there. Kukçu ready to try one.
Well, I think the technical challenge is doable. This could depend on the amount of power.
But he's left disappointed. Sends it crossfield. It's a pretty loose pass. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Martinez. Chance for a shot! And here's Kukçu. Now the cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Musiala, well, he's ended up in no man's land. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And the shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Camisa 5, camisa 24, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 3, camisa 4.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Aims beyond the defence.
Cruzeiro clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Pedri. João Neves. Distributed tidily. Maldini was in no mood for any of that. Kukçu. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. 5 minutes left on the clock. And here's Musiala. It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, he's done it! A game of margins, a game of thrills. This might just do it. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
And that was very necessary. Kukçu. That pass isn't the best. That looks a cracking ball. And he's in on goal for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has left him in a heap. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. quite on the same wavelength. Zabani cuts out the pass, and it's Chiellini. Nice-looking ball. That's been cut out, well played. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Rafinha picks it up out wide. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And that is it. A real high-octane conclusion. Cruzeiro played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, there is the steely focus of the man many would readily vote as the world's greatest. It was January 2018 that Virgil van Dijk first wore the famous red shirt. So I wonder, Jim, does he still rank as number one?
I would say so, Peter. In fact, the title-winning season of 2024-2025 was statistically one of his better seasons, having been one of the club's most consistent performers. Only missed one league game. This at a time when you think age and injuries are going to start slowing him down.
And that consistency is, amongst many other things, what makes him the man he is.
Absolutely.
He won't be happy with that one.
Cooktree.
Well read, nice interception. Distributed tidily. Now it's come to nothing. Davids. Now it's Raul. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cross to the back post. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Dembele. There's a sharp little ball. Goes for a shot! So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
First quarter of an hour gone. Desai. It's Dembele. It's a good ball out wide. And he's in on Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Looking to play him in. Del Piero. And Dijk gets a foot in here. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Neymar takes a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Del Piero. Somewhat off target.
Vai.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 22.
Over to the other side.
A entrada do jogador.
Is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Dembele. He'll try from distance. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cruzeiro with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. The pass is intercepted. It's Neymar! Oh, it's come off the upright. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he's looking to get away, but the defending is persistent, adhesive. Neymar! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
He's had it taken off him. Looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Cruzeiro making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. And here's Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Desai is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. He is through here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well-timed, excellent interception.
Cruzeiro couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And it's Messi. He's in plenty of space here. And he can thump it away. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Ignoring, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's intervened well there.
Teremos minuto de
That's sweet,
acréscimo.
almost telepathic. Great defending, strong and determined. They're wrong. And this is Raul.
Well, it's a move of great promise.
It's Salah! Brilliant! Brilliant! Mohamed Salah! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Cruzeiro unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I could see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Substituição em andamento.
Gets us going once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That is good progress on the left. Neymar. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though. Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
It's a pretty loose pass. They're wrong. Cruzeiro come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Raul, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Tonali, and it's Dembele. Veron does really well to win the ball there. Kukçu. Neymar.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Here's a corner. Messi with the short one. Takes a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, facing up to his adversary, Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
There's the shot! And that's a tiny finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Aos
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro.
So we have movement on both benches.
Vai ser substituído
Starting to
pelo
look very
jogador
interesting, this.
camisa
Well,
8.
this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cruzeiro are making a change. After this, just one opportunity. Chance! Goal! Tondela! And they've got their lead back. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Camisa 15.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Tondela leading now.
Cruzeiro really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Messi, there he goes, motoring forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! Oh, that was no routine save.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cruzeiro have their second corner now. Central Min clears without hesitation. Has a look up and delivers. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Seedorf can see things others simply cannot. Cruzeiro perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. That has been cut short. Tries to pass it through, and he cuts out the supply. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. That's tidy. And that has left him in a heap. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And it's Messi. That's a good run he's making there. Oh, sweet feet.
Substituição no time do Cruzeiro. Camisa 20. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 63.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Messi. Messi ventures forward.
That
Messi.
was lovely, that.
No, he can't get past him. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Teremos 5
Condella
minutos de
really wanted
acréscimo.
that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. 5 minutes to add. Pull it. Akanji with the foul. And he is going into that little black book. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Desai. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Van Dijk. And that is that. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and
Poland
energy.
against
This certainly
Brazil.
matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
Cafu wants to run onto this. Gerrard. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's found a way through. It's Dembele! And he has kept it out somehow.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's having a go! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Poland finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Looking for the run. This is Dembele. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Akanji makes the interception. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Romero spots it and intercepts. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Pedri. He can run onto that.
Poland always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Pedri. Oh, this is a... Pedri! Boy, he struck that clean. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Can he get it through? Neymar in acres. It's Neymar! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And he welcomes it in. De Bruyne. That's going wide left. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Pass is just off target. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Raul. Muscular approach does pay off here. Tchouameni promptly onto that, and that is that. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And this is Raul. Oh, he's bustling through here. There's the header! will be livid with himself.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Pedri really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the top.
There's the shot! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
McTominay does well to get it back. Cafu, cute ball now, how can he reach it? Shot could be on. Akanji did well to stay calm there. Messi. Vinicius Junior. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Messi. Nice looking ball.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pedri gets on his bike and on the move. Neymar. Gerrard. It's a good ball out wide. And it's Pedri. Vinicius Junior. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And it's half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. So once again, we're underway. Pass somewhat off target. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! Goal! Cruzeiro! And again they hit the front. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves any favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. So what can they conjure from this one?
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
And here's Neymar! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Made into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Not the most accurate pass. Chouameni, McAllister. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's through here. He's had it taken off him. Neymar. Pedri. McAllister is always looking to break lines. Foot in. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Neymar powering forward here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him. Chance!
It's good running with the ball. De Bruyne. Neymar has found the net here, of course. Neymar making a dash for it. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Cafu has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
So changes afoot here, and from
Number
both sides.
McAllister. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Marcos Llorente. Substitution.
And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Çalhanoğlu picks it up from the goal kick. Cruzeiro still have the cards to affect this game. That has not gone well. Now it's Messi. Now it's Llorente. Llorente running with the ball.
Poland really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
No, that's been intercepted. Poland can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's had it nicked away. So what can they make of this? No, he's not getting his way this time. Now, can they get him away? It's a good-looking delivery. It should be the goalkeeper's, and it is.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitution in progress.
Gerrard. Messi. He is through.
That's
here.
good play from him.
Oh, sweet feet. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Çalhanoğlu is eyeing up his options in the middle. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Getting up there! No, not the best of headers. Çalhanoğlu is there, and he can pick it up. Driving on and making good progress. Not much subtlety about that challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. This is Dembele. Romani defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Just too much on that.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Vinicius Junior. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area.
There will be 3
It shows
minutes
there will
added
be
time.
3 extra minutes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Spread out to the left. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. And it's Dembele.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Dembele. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Cruzeiro proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way. noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football.
Boa partida.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway.
Valeu, mano. Tamo junto.
And we're underway.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
That's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Some really good ball movement. Cuts out the supply. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Messi. Hazard. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Messi. He's got away. He looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cruzeiro with the corner, there first. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Great ball if he can get there.
That was lovely, that.
He's on the shooting chance!
Tentei adivinhar o canto.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
But pour l'équipe du Paris Saint-Germain. Après 13 minutes de jeu, le numéro 7.
Cruzeiro finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Can you squeeze it through? Driving forward. Can they get him away?
Cruzeiro really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Diaz, and it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Cruyff. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kukçu. Fermin.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
And here's Diaz.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Fermin looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Totti. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Cruyff. Çalhanoğlu. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
He's picked his way through. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, it's Dembele. And he is dashing away. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, easy pickings there. Hazard. Zanetti tries to pass it through. Oh, super ball. And it's Neves. Gehi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. O'Shea. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hazard, and here's Diaz. It's a promising position. Tries, oh, good line!
Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it. I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
It's a pretty loose pass. It's Cruyff. Totti. It's a good ball out wide. No way through there. No, that's been intercepted. Dembele, he's found a way through. Shot, surely! The interplay was really good, but that's where it stops.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Temps additionnel.
Now he's
Une
going
minute.
for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's intervened well there. Çalhanoğlu. So, temporary halt to the action. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Cruzeiro coming at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Veuillez vous munir des
Well, for me,
billets qui
Peter,
vous ont été
things have
remis
never
après
really
la
got
clôture
going,
des
but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Back underway then.
Cruzeiro can really do it.
And the shot! It's loose now, and they want to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Totti! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Martinez. Ball looks a good one. He is through here. And it's been hooked away. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's managed to get free. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Shot could be on.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Nicked it back promptly.
Começou a otarezar porque tem um time mais forte, né, mano? Sempre tem um otário de jeito.
Damian.
Você tem, eu tenho. A diferença é que seu time é melhor.
Hazard. That is good progress on the left. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Incoming delivery. Oh, what has happened here? Nicely aimed pass. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Kupchu. This is a promising build-up. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well timed. Excellent interception. Martinez. And it's Kupchu. Running strong and purposeful. Totti. Lopez. Totti. Kukcu. Calhanoglu. Now it's Martinez. And he was quick to react. O'Shea. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
O'Shea. Ended up in no man's land. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van Dijk. Pressing high and with purpose. Not the most convincing of passes. Now it's Martinez.
Cruzeiro are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Cruzeiro clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Azar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. O'Shea. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. O'Shea running with intent. Diaz. João Neves. Kukcu. And we're done.
Falou, otário.
That's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
Cher public,
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Ó, um bosta de um cara ruim, que fica fazendo gracinha. Quase 30 mil na primeira divisão, na minha conta principal lá, tolo. Eu pego 15 mil, 10 mil, jogo. Otário.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope.
Valeu, mano. Era eu da próxima, você ganha.
Pô, mano, vai tomar no brioco.
And that gets things running. Tonali becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Neymar. That has ended up in no man's land. It's a good ball out wide. Raul knocks it into space. McTominay. Passing is crisp and sharp. Distributed tidily. Space for him to turn and look. Dembele. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Cruzeiro have their second corner now. It's a loose ball. Palmeiras are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cantona. Now it's Messi. Shapes to shoot!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroad.
Goes for goal! It is a very, very good save.
Neymar clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Cantona. Oh, that was vital. He's trying to hit the front line here. Messi. So it is still 0-0. It's been slipped through. Neymar receives it in a wide position. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That is a brilliant interception. Raul. Oh, good spread.
Palmeiras really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Cantona. And the counter is on. And it's Neymar. Raul. Elise. Raul. Can he get it through? That's gone route one. Kupchu. Tonali. Oh, played through for the wide man. And that was nowhere near his best. Now Robson. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Cruzeiro clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And he's worked it through. This looks promising. Shoots! Neymar. And it's Neymar. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Looking to play him in. Here comes the cross. Oh, good effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
It's a really well-measured ball, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a threatening ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
The most accurate pass. And he cuts out the supply. That pass isn't the best. Cantona looking to be a menace in the final third. Olise has it out wide and in space. Engages and forces him off the ball. Akanji defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. He'll try from distance! Off the post! Olise. Now it's Olise. Olise carries the ball down the right. That's been intercepted. That is the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So there was the first half.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break.
Teremos uma substituição.
We're on the move again.
Cruzeiro have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
It's crossed into the middle. He's cut it out. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tonali. Bonucci gets over and intercepts. And it's Neymar. And here's Dembele. Neymar. Cantona. Cruzeiro can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Dembele. Robson. Neymar. He has found the way through. Messi. Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. Akanji. Spread to the right. Rijkaard.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, he's not going to get any further than that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's Neymar! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
So we have movement on both benches.
Camisa 10 sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 8, substituição em andamento.
Nicely weighted ball. That is good alertness. And it's Neymar.
Might want to be careful there.
Oh, it's come loose.
Oh, really well played.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's nice. Neither... And there's the shot! So their fourth corner of the game. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Now it's Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Somewhat off target.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's on it, can he get away? Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Tonali does well to get it back. That's going wide left. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Neymar! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra width.
Camisa 93. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 7.
Two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Neymar. It's a promising position. Bravo. Shifted into the flank.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well timed, excellent interception. Dembele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
He's got away. He's having a pop. It's in. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Cruzeiro have broken through. It's and Martinez! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Totti must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's Neymar. And here's Cantona. Donadoni. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Tonali. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's... So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Takes a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Duff deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Great vision, and he's picked out the run. Shevchenko receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Over to the right flank. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. In towards the back stick. Shoot! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
It's little surprise, Peter, that this fella Tonali gets compared to some real legends of the game. The style of play, even his appearance. Yes, he'll be the one expected to take up a deeper role and play make from back there. But I see him as having a lot more than that in his game. His positioning is key. He reads the game.
Shevchenko! It's hit the crossbar. Hill. And the counter is on. Oh, good spread. Cruzeiro are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Kuki. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. And that has been cleared.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Christie. Ball's played through. Ball played through for the wide man. He is through here. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Into the channel. So what can they make of this? Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Tavernier. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Christie. Spread to the right. Now it's Couch. Duke has it in a wide position. Decent chance! Goal! Cruzeiro! Simplicity itself.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Cruzeiro have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! And that's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
34 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador camisa 18.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Smith. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Krupi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a promising position. Shevchenko. Chance for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. The best of headers. And it's Count. 5 minutes till the break. Cruzeiro have hit a quick-fire double here, and shooting chance! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
McAllister with the short one. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Bournemouth have the chance to go the other way. Krupi. He's on it, can he get away?
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Duke. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Now it's Tonali. He's in plenty of space here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. We've reached half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Cruzeiro clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Cruzeiro are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are back underway.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Smith. Bournemouth ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Nicely spread. Now it's Count. Count showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hill. Kuki. Distributed tidily. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Right, Shevchenko. Cleared away. Cruzeiro have it back and can go again. Shoot! Scott. That's going wide left.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this? And it's Milner. Tries to play it through. And it's pulled back. Oh, great leap! Harmlessly behind. Cruzeiro with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. 60 minutes played. No way through there. McAllister is the team's great visionary. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Kuki. It's a pretty loose pass. Duke. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Shevchenko picks it up out wide. Christie. And it's Tavernier. He's had it taken off him. Right, Shevchenko. And it's made its way to him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Count. Lovely feet. Incoming delivery. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Count. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Van Dijk. The most accurate pass. Hill. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tonali. Milner. It's Van Dijk. McAllister. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
A case now of complete control. Counts.
tempo para a
Shevchenko
entrada
being
dele,
hounded,
camisa
manhandled at
17.
times.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off. And they finally made the decision.
Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. In towards the back stick. Defending of the desperate variety.
Foram indicados 2
2
minutos
minutes
de
to be added
acréscimo.
on. Somewhat off target. Christie. It's a good ball out wide. Brooks. And that will be the final act. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Shevchenko taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. Now it's count. It'll be a throw-in. Shevchenko played into the box. Suit up with the clearance. Nicely spread. Space for him to turn and look. Out of play for a goal kick. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win, and he helped to introduce the footballing planet to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
That's destined for the flank. Now it's Dekot over Reed. Daka receives. Can he finish? And Dyke is there, and he can get that clear. McAllister, and played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Good ball, that too.
And here's Shevchenko. Cruzeiro, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Fatawu. Suta. And Vestergaard. Reed. And it's Thomas. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. Vestergaard. For Winks. It's a really well-measured ball. Duke. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Shevchenko! Goal! Cruzeiro! And that is goal number 20. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Cruzeiro have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Duke going about things with real menace. He's a sharp little ball here. McAllister's cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's having a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Leicester have the chance to go the other way. Count. And here's Shevchenko. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Thomas. Reed, and it's Thomas. Milner. McAllister is always looking to break lines. McAllister, delivered from distance. And that's the keeper's ball. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Distributed tidily. Count. He's in a great position here. That is a brilliant interception. And it's been hooked away. They can spring out of defence. Winks. Tries to play it through. And it's Daka. And Fatawu. Now it's Chowdhury. He's on it. Can he get away?
Out of time.
Shots! Couch looking sharper, more minute. And the referee has signalled for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
And a quick reminder today, everybody, to make sure to put any litter in the
I
bins
thought that was a
provided.
decent 45
Thank you
minutes
for
of
your
football,
cooperation.
plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Cruzeiro can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Vestergaard. And it's Skip. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Fatawu. And it's Winks. Well seen. Saw that coming. Juve. Van Dijk. And this is Counts. And he is having a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Chowdhury. Skip. Winks. Played out to the left flank. Reed chasing after it. Thomas. That's Daka. Now he's had it taken off him. Milner. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Van Dijk. And it's McAllister. McAllister being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, he's had so much room.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Counts is offering a right smile there.
Great leap! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Couch cross it. Oh, good climb! He will be livid with himself.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Substitution on the field. Number 29.
The manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
It's pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Skip. Reed. Can he get it through? Oh, that's well spotted. Yehi. Subimendi. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Pretty robust defending.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vestergaard. And it's Chowdhury. Threads one in. Fatawu gets into a good position. Here comes the corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
So a bit of a revolving door
Number
here.
7.
Lots and lots of
Coming on the
changes.
field.
So a couple of flat-footed alterations
Number
here. A
10.
pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Tonali plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Milner. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tries to thread one through. Counts providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Tonali.
Cruzeiro surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Ayew. And that's another good win of the ball. Milner. To Couch. Zubimendi. Now it's Shevchenko. And he is dashing away. He's got plenty of space out wide here. It's run loose here. Winks, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Winks, it's a really well-measured ball. Cruzeiro leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Tonali. Distributed tidily. Now that's Daka.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Substitutions taking place.
Are making a change now.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now it's Ayew. Winks. Right, Shevchenko over to the right flank.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Thomas. Winks. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Shevchenko voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it may be smiles all round, Peter, but it's a game that's given the boss some food for thought. Good result, yes, but they really could have done with making life easier. All it would have needed was just to
Please
take
take
another
this
chance.
opportunity to pay a visit to our...
You